Okay, what we are learning today is going to be double consonants, which basically, if you haven't watched the video on just regular consonants without the double, then you should go back and check that out so that way you're not lost whenever we kind of jump right into it. So the first consonant that we learned about in the last video was giok. Giok, right? Makes the G sound. Giok. This is what it looks like regular. However, this is going to be one of those words that turns into a double consonant. So, whenever you double something, you make it two, right? So, two gyoks. And now it is sanggyok. Sanggyok. Which, instead of being this G or case ambiguous kind of sound, now it's just straight up like a double K sound. Kyok, sangkyok, sangkyok, right? And as far as the sound where this is like g, g, this turns into k, k. And then something I should point out about double consonants is that they are aspirated. And basically what that aspiration means is that whenever you say them, they have to do with air leaving your body. So if you put your hand in front of your face and you say pronounce the G in gyok, just g, 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 and your hand is in front of your face, you're not going to feel any air coming out of your mouth and onto your hand. However, if you go for the sanggyok and you say it correctly, k, 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 then you will feel air come out of your mouth and hit your hand. K, k, g, g, no air. K, k, air, aspirated, right? That's the key word of the day. Aspiration. All right, so the next double consonant that we're going to have is that we know that there is the standard digut, right? Digut. And if we are going to turn that to a double consonant, then those are going to be two side by side. So digut usually is kind of a D or T ambiguous kind of sound with a heavy leaning on the D. However, whenever we have the sang digut, then it's going to be aspirated, which means that whenever we say digut and you put your hand in front of your mouth, digut, 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 then there's no air that comes out. Duh, 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 duh. And whenever you use the sang digut and you pronounce it ta, 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 then you should feel air come out. And this sounds more like a double T rather than an ambiguous DT. So, ta, ta, ta. For example, if you know what tok is, this is how you spell tok, if you know how to read. So tok is the rice cake. So like if you like tteokbokki, then tteokbokki is made with rice cake, but the tok in tteokbokki is using a sang digut. Sang digut. Tok, tok, tok. So again, it's aspirated. And there's only like 5 of these double consonants, which is not going to be that hard. So that's good. The next one that we have is biep. So a regular biep usually is that ambiguous mix between a B and a P with a heavy leaning more on the B sound. Oh no, I just threw my pen across the room. All right, but now we're gonna make it a sangbiep, which means that it is miraculously going to turn into a double P sound. And you're probably going, what? Yeah, it's a double P sound now. So think about the P that's in pie. So if we do bip, b, 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 you put your hand in front of your mouth, b, 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 b. You shouldn't really feel any air come out because it's not aspirated. So with this tongue bip, what you're gonna do is put your hand in front of your mouth, p, 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 and you should feel a tuft of air come out of your mouth, p. And so the next one that we have is shiot. Shiot makes the S sound, very decidedly S. However, we're going to do it into a double consonant, which means you literally just draw two of them side by side, and that's the S. And this is sang-shiot, sang-shiot, sang-hyot, sang-digut, sang-byep, sang-shiot. And this makes the double S. So this is one of those moments, or this is going to be one of those moments in learning a foreign language where it's really hard for the non-native speaker to decipher when a native speaker is using either one of these, and you will usually end up having to ask for clarification, or at least I do. So with the shiot, whenever you pronounce the S, you're gonna go s, and you don't really feel a tuft of air, right? But whenever you do sang-shiot, it's very tense because it's aspirated, right? So you should feel air come out of your mouth. So for example, I think it's better understood if we match this with that ah vowel, this would be sa, right? However, if we took, let's make that go down. If we took this sang-shiot and we put the sang-shiot with the ah, now we have sa, 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 sa. Put your hand in front of your mouth, sa. This is not aspirated. And then we go to sang-shiot and we go sa, sa, sa. You should feel the tension in the double consonants. Sa, 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 sa. Okay. And then last, but certainly not least, we have sang-jiet. Sang-jiet. So regular jiet is this letter. And of course, this makes the J sound. I like this letter a lot. I don't know why, but it's on like my top 5 favorite consonants list. Jiet. And then we're gonna double it, 2 of them. And now, of course, we have double J's, jiet, jiet. Okay, of course here, aspiration. It's aspirated. So if we take this down and we pair this with an ah, and then we take this down and we pair this with an ah, then we have j, ja. Put your hand in front of your mouth. Ja, ja, cha, 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 right? You don't really feel any air come out of your mouth. However, whenever you do ja, it's aspirated. You should feel a tuft of air come out. This should be tense when you say it. Ja, ja. So just for some random tidbits of information, this word right here, ja, actually means sleep in Korean. Ja. And then this word is the word for salty. So this is why pronunciation is important, because in the context of conversation, obviously, depending on what you're talking about at the given time, people are gonna make more sense to say like, oh, well, we're having a conversation about food. He's not gonna randomly be talking about sleeping. He's gonna be talking about probably salty. But at the same time, to help clear up possible confusion, you want to make sure that you're pronouncing the letters right. So ja, sleep, ja, ja, salty. That food is very salty. No ja. Okay. So we come back. 기억, 기억, 상기억, 디귿, 상디귿, 비읍, 상비읍, 시옷, 상시옷, 지읒, 상지읒. Okay? And in case you hadn't noticed, when I say sang, that means double.
I'm just like you. I think that's true. You're just like me. Yes, I can see.
Double, 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 double. Sang. So let's do another example while I'm here to go ahead and take these down. So if we put that with the ga, if we take this down and we double it, ka, ga, ka, ga, ka, okay? And then again with this, if we take this down, let's go da. And then we take this down, it's going to go da, da. Okay, so hand in front of your mouth, regular digut, da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Okay, and then you have the sang digut right here, aspirated, da, da, air, da. Tense, da, da, da. Be up, down. Pa, 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 right? And then you take down the sangbiup, and it's aspirated, it's tense. Ba, 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 ba. And then, yep. So the only one that's a word out of all of these, this means go. And then this means all. And then this means bye. But we'll learn about those later. So thank you for joining me today with learning about our double consonants. And don't forget to remember, aspirated. That's what the song or the double consonants all are. They're all aspirated. So with the regular consonants, you should feel no air when you say it, because if you do, then you know you're not saying it right. And then if you're saying it correctly with the double consonants, they will be aspirated. And if your hand is in front of your mouth, you will feel a tuft of air. Thank you again for joining me. And the next time that we meet, we are going to do the simple vowels. So hope you're ready to join me for that. See you in my next video. Bye.